Consider how athletic Doris both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Gary Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Carter in at the center, walking down the middle. And here's Harris from the arc. On the wing, Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Anthony against Schroeder. Puts up a deep three. Anthony's shot is off. Raptors are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Of course, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Banchero is screen on Schroeder. Anthony's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Wagner kicks to Carter. To the left side wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Carter with a screen on Anunoby. And Harris wide open. He shoots once again off the mark. Orlando. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal.
On defense, the Raptors. Banchero outside. Return to sender. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trail by 10. Harris looking it over. Here's Carter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
But on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For 3, Siakam. And it's Barnes on the follow.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
To the inside. Out to Anthony. There's the drive. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Carter with the 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Carter's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Banchero. Good D by Siakam.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Carter.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
And stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And that one's good. Barnes
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
It's stolen by Anthony. And up the court come the Magic on the break. There's Wagner with the three. And so Orlando again turning it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And both free throws good for Achua. And as the first quarter wraps up, already at a double-digit lead. Raptors lead by 14. We'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Wow! Great work from your north side.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Schroeder. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
They grab their own miss. Achua finds Schroeder. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Anthony taking his time here. Back to Carter. Out to Harris. Pass to Anthony. Driving the lane.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Up and in on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Carter outside. Here's Wagner. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Carter sets the pick for Harris. Fires for three. Got a piece of it. The pass to Wagner. Banchero a screen on Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero kicks to Anthony. A second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Siakam. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
The Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Banchero outside to the inside. Will it go? And it's Wagner getting it to go. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
What you can't do is speed up Franz Wagner. This guy sees what's available in pick and rolls and takes the right shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 19 points. Here's the break. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 11 points.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Now, here's Wagner, covered by Achua. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:09 left here in the second. And here's Anthony for 3. Offensive rebound. Into the lane. Back to Carter. He kicks it to Banchero. Outside Anthony. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. A putback. And Carter with his second chance point. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Barnes against Wagner. Shoots the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wendell Carter Jr., an outstanding offensive rebounder. You have got to go find him and put a body on him.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Driving inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
3 on 3. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
43. The Magic. 19.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. And it's Suggs missing. Raptors leading by 22. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
They get it again. Passes to McDaniels. And here is Flynn. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. Sinks the three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Wagner kicks to Ingles. Pass to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Wagner. Another shot. Now Fultz. Isaac passes to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Love to see your guards like Jalen Suggs digging it out on the offensive rebound, working hard to make sure this trip is profitable.
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. The tray. And again, Toronto with the triple.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Howard down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Well, Joe Ingles is the master at staying under control as he tries to finish. He is so fundamentally sound.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And he drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Flynn's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Floats it up for Young. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burn.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Flynn banked in off the glass. Flynn's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you a pretty pass.
Young outside. Trent with the wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Wagner, great positioning on the putback.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Ingles. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points here for Joe Ingles.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something to grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Harris dishes to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Listen, Wendell Carter Jr. is a big-time skilled big man. This guy, good things happen when you get him the ball.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Anunoby has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 15.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent. Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Siakam against Banchero. And Siakam throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Such a skilled shooter from distance is Gary Harris. You gotta get that guy off the line.
Schroeder finds Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pulls up for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Connects from 3-point range.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Harris, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here passes to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tips it. And Banchero on the follow.
Wow, what a play by Banchero. That's about want to right there. Gets after the offensive glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Screen by Siakam. It's Schroeder with the drive. Over Anthony.
A tremendous job being disruptive and challenging that shot by Cole Anthony. You have to be a two-way player.
Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Carter with his 2nd chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. They set the screen. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The drive by Siakam. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Siakam. Barnes has got 19 points.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
For three, Harris up again. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The three from Barnes bangs home the trifecta.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Count the basket.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Siakam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
That free throw good from Anthony.
First team foul.
And Anthony drops them both.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
There's 3-pointers off the mark. Misses. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved.
And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Williams finds Ball. Williams a screen on Schroeder. The three from Ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Achua with a screen on Williams. Pass to Achua. The three is up. Drummond grabs the miss. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Count it.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Williams misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That one drops for him.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Williams a screen on Anunoby. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Outside Barnes. Achua with a screen on DeRozan. Barnes, it's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Ball. Williams a screen on Schroeder. The three from Ball. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Schroeder into the lane, and he makes it on the layup.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Williams with it. Siakam covering. For 3. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Drummond. Ball's got 6.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Williams misses. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Siakam left side. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Achua can't hit. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team down.
Levine with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Williams. Count it. Good. He's got 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Anunoby. Siakam the screen. Jacks up with 3. Poke loose. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. 6-point lead, and always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach Levine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Siakam looking it over. To the middle. Here's Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Now here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Back to Drummond. Schroeder against DeRozan. Achua with some nice D. Toronto trailing. Anunoby on the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williams with the screen. Goes up from the top of the key to the inside. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 8.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for Chicago. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Williams a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Schroeder with it. Here's Siakam. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. The 3. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from Barnes. Siakam's got his second basket.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up and winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Toronto calls timeout.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
It's time for your first set winner. Give it up for the man.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Back to Ball. Drummond, the screen on Schroeder. Down low. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 8 points.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Siakam with a screen on DeRozan. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
Getting up there with the slam. DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
On the attack, Schroeder. Siakam outside. Achua with a screen on Williams. Here's Siakam. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Back to Levine. Levine challenging. And the dunk by Levine.
The belief of Levine. Willing to do that in a game. Man.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Up minute 31 left in the second. Williams a screen on Barnes. And it's DeRozan missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
He's shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Over to the wing. Pass to Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Levine. Shoots over Anunoby. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Barnes. Achua with a screen on Williams. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And yep, it's good. Williams has got 16 points now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Achua with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Barnes. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Ball left side to the inside.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's Levine for 3. DeRozan against Schroeder to the middle. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Schroeder against DeRozan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. for the Raptors, their shooting is around 55% so far. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Anunoby's got 14 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Pass to Drummond, ball outside. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Anunoby against Levine. Fires from deep. And Anunoby gets the three. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
And he drops the first. And Williams drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. A line change here for Toronto.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Boucher, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Boucher, he's open. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Inside.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Caruso, guarded by Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
This one for 3. Hey, it's Boucher with a 3. Boucher's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Picked by Vucevic. Terry, the pass to Carter. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Trent. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A line change here for Chicago. Trent against Levine to the paint. Outside, Williams. Over to the left wing. Ball passes to Williams. Stolen by Young. Out to the right wing. Here's Boucher for 3. Offensive rebound. Trent. Back to Flynn. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here they go. And Williams punches it home.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Siakam hits them both. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. Let's see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. Chicago leading. Ball surveys the floor. He takes it in. Outside for Levine. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Siakam. Pass to Achua to the inside. And stolen by Williams. Levine against Anunoby. Williams with the screen. The 3 from Ball. Outside for Levine. From downtown. Buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 10.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Barnes. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's Levine. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Free throw good. Schroeder. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Attention fans. Now on the court is for our squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
And Toronto has possession. 7-point differential. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. From the arc. And Levine with the basket on the assist by DeRozan.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Drummond, the screen on Barnes. DeRozan passes to Drummond. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Toronto calls timeout.
Always putting in the hours. Show him some love, man.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 10. Achua. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to DeRozan. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Ball into the lane. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. Achua with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Levine for 3. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Schroeder into the lane. Good on the shot.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Schroeder against ball. So it'll be 2 and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still beat.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. On the wing, Levine. Tries again. That one rolls around and rims out. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Levine. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss. And it's the Bulls' ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
It's good from beyond the arc. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Achua. Cash.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
As a leader on this team, Levine is used to these moments, not letting the spotlight overwhelm him.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So the Bulls win it. And they, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is...
At power forward, let's meet the starters.
You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And it's Carter missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
When you've got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
Harris dishes to Anthony. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Anthony with it, down, defended by Levine. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, here's Ball. DeRozan on the wing. Drummond with a screen on Wagner. DeRozan finds Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. This one for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Franz Wagner. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Levine kicks to Williams, launches it. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wagner outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Carter with a screen on Ball. They get it back. And it's Carter missing. And here are the Bulls now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Ball feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. It'll be his second foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Now, here's Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. To the paint. Out to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Franz Wagner. Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
There's Ball with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Harris. He has yet to score. Banchero against Williams. Banchero passes to Harris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And when it comes to 3 and D guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
Now here's Drummond. Levine dishes the ball. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Levine wide open. They get the rebound. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando, trailing by 10. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Anthony. 13 feet away. And that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Here's Carter. And so it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Harris is out there with Anthony, and it's Carter in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Outside Anthony. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Magic timeout. Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, Magic fans, give it up for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
That one misses for LaVine. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Drills it from outside. Bulls got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Anthony with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Harris so good at using his body and athleticism to draw fouls. Hard to match up with him.
Harris, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
The Magic trail by 17. Banchero, a screen on DeRozan. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Puts up a deep three. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Williams sets a screen for LaVine. Drains it from beyond the arc. LaVine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Wagner against DeRozan.
2 minutes.
There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Harris's shot is good.
Gary Harris has really good rhythm. When he's in a groove now, he feels comfortable going with the pull-up jumper. It's cash.
And Drummond kicks to LaVine. Drummond a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harris. He's got 6. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside DeRozan. Banchero against Williams. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Carter on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Kicks it out to Banchero. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 9 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside DeRozan. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Levine. From outside the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero finds Wagner. For 3, Harris. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball. His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
And he nails the 3rd. The Bulls leading by 18. Ball with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Ball kicks to Williams. Back to Ball. The shot. And the Bulls get it back. Harris against Levine. And it's Ball in the corner. Takes a 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Fires it up. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. And Williams, here we go. It's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Banchero outside. Shot on the wing. That one wide left. Chicago leading by 20. Here he goes. Terry kicks to Carter. Now the pass to Caruso. Inside. Poke loose and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Fultz. No scoring in this one. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Fultz a screen on Craig. Carter the pass to Fultz. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Carter. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Well, I like watching Fultz use his ball handling skills. Excellent purpose with the dribble. Knows how to shake free to get his shot.
Here's Caruso, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harris inside the line. Carter. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Carter with the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Fultz. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Craig against Carter. Here's Vucevic. Over in the corner, Caruso. Carter left side. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Caruso. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Off target from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Wagner passes to Isaac. Ball against Fultz. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And so quick off the ground is Isaac. I mean, a huge target for his teammates when he's looking for that lob.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Isaac with a screen for Ingles. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. Back to Ingles. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz a screen on Levine. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Joe Ingles. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Ball kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. Wagner against DeRozan. Wagner passes to Banchero. And there's the drive. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Ball dishes to Levine. Drummond a screen. The open shot, Levine. Rebound by the Magic.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. It's a jump ball.
Driving to the basket. And Levine throws it down.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Ball against Anthony. The three. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Suggs, he trains the turnaround jump shot. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score. And my goodness. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Levine. The Magic again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drummond finds Ball. Here's Williams. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Levine. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. And here is Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Buries it from three-point range.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
From 2K Sports. Get ready. Well, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. Now here's Schroeder to the middle. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder commands so much attention in the pick and rolls. He creates space for his teammates.
For 3, here's Harris. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The 3 from Barnes, and the three-pointer goes.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that 3.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Siakam, right side. Outside Schroeder. Siakam the screen. Jacks up a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
And Carroll with a screen on Schroeder. Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Banchero. Anthony up top. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Anunoby for 3. Pure from three-point range.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Schroeder finds Achua. Achua with a screen. The 3 from Barnes. Orlando grabs the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harris passes to Anthony. Driving inside. 6 on the shot clock. Harris with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Siakam for 3. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Carroll passes to Anthony. And Carroll with a screen on Schroeder. Harris against Schroeder. Ben Carroll outside. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
Harris against Siakam. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Harris. No made baskets yet.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Harris. Here's Anunoby. And it's Toronto with another. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the paint. Here's Achua. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Harris against Anunoby. Now here's Harris. He's guarded closely. And there's the lob. Wagner outside. A deep three. And again, it's the Magic from Pete.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So it's Toronto now. Shots good by Schroeder.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Fires away from way outside. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Raptors. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Harris. They get the rebound. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Harris down low. Anunoby covering. And it's Wagner off the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Pass to Barnes. Achua with a screen on Wagner. Barnes passes to Achua. Left side Schroeder. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris with it. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass.
Anunoby finds Schroeder. Inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Magic ball.
The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Harris outside. Three-pointer. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. It's Barnes on the wing. To snap the cold streak. Drills it from deep. Barnes has got 6.
Scotty Barnes sticking the revenge streak in style. I love how this guy competes.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Carter, good.
The team creates a good look for Carter. His rock-solid mechanics do the rest.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Down low. Rebound by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner against Barnes. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Out to Harris. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Anthony, that falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Siakam in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice balance from the big man. Siakam understands how to absorb contact and still finish. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Stolen by Carter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Jalen McDaniels, Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. Orlando leading. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Flynn to the paint. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Flynn's got his first basket.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Fultz. Ingles, a screen on Boucher. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Toronto has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Isaac.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Fultz. No points so far. Isaac outside. that one falls. And the Magic lead by 3.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
The open shot by Pirtle, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
It's Suggs with a drive. Ingles from outside. Suggs controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Flynn. Pirtle with a screen on Fultz. Here's Flynn. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Suggs, the pass to Ingles. On the take. They get it again. Outside for Fultz. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023 study was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. VA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
A line change here for Toronto. And Toronto calls time here. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Harris comes in for Ingles. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And the Raptors call time here.
Let's hear it for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wagner against Siakam. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Up ahead. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive. Barnes.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Stolen by Carter. Harris against Anunoby. Harris right side. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Unable to get that one.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And here's Schroeder outside. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Relentless energy from OG.
Timeout.
Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Timeout called the Magic.
It's the Commonwealth 4-0-7.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Orlando calls timeout.
inside and get loud for your 407 dance team.
Anthony with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Wagner. Pass to Harris. Goes back up, takes it inside, and the layup is good. 14 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Schroeder. Another shot. Kicks it out to Siakam. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
The three from Suggs. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a healthy. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Jalen Suggs out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
The three from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Anthony. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Schroeder. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Double clutches. Nice D from Wagner.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
Toronto trailing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a nice finish on the layup.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Harris. Wagner with a screen on Barnes. Harris passes to Wagner. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point to the left side wing. Anunoby against Harris. Wagner with a steal. Wagner outside. Pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Wagner finds Wagner. Three-pointer, Anthony. Toronto grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Magic timeout. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud.
So for the Magic, Carter comes in for Wagner. And Banchero's subbed in for Suggs. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Wagner. Six to shoot to the middle. And Carroll hammers it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called the Raptors.
It's T-shirt time. Who wants one?
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Toronto. 9-point game. Siakam outside. Launches it. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Anthony.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive, and Anthony slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Now here's Wagner. And there's the slam. Come to finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Shot from the low block. A minute 15 left in the game. Pass to Achua.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
At the line for the Raptors.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wagner. Anthony outside. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Harris. Banchero the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Anthony, here we go. Siakam against Banchero. Harris outside. Here's the 3. Achua with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
And it's in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. And the miss. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes at the small forward.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And here is Anunoby following Lonzo Ball's 3. And oh, here we go, DeRozan, nobody back. Ball with a wide open look, and the Bulls another 3.
And you see Ball there making the right read off that pick and roll. He really does excel at coming off for the shot. The D's going to have to fight over the top and force him to drive.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Schroeder. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Schroeder against Ball, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Williams passes to DeRozan. Ball surveying the defense. And Drummond throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
There's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
For Chicago, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Schroeder against Ball, 6 feet out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Oh, what a finish by Zach LaVine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Birtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. DeRozan's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Barnes. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Scotty Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's Ball with the 3. DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
DeRozan a screen on Siakam. That shot wide open. Toronto, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Schroeder finds Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. And the layup is good. Anunoby's got 8.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Now Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Siakam, a screen on Drummond. Siakam outside. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. And it's Barnes on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Back to DeRozan. The offense coming pretty easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Toronto ahead as the And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in at the center. Levine against Anunoby. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Off the inbound. Can't capitalize inside.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. From past the arc, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Ball with it, now guarded by Pirtle. A wide open look here for DeRozan. It's good from about 19 feet. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pirtle with a screen on Ball. Pass to Anunoby. Over Levine. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Back to Levine. Williams against Siakam. Nobody near Williams. Again, Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Barnes. A special move before the shot. He's got 10.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Right side, Williams. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time.
Dennis Schroeder.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. DeRozan passes to Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 6 points for Williams.
Well, terrific pick-and-roll action right there. The pass from DeRozan on time and on target.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. The Raptors making the switch here. Achua is checked in.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And a wide open look for Siakam. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Raptors lead by 3.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Over kicks to Barnes. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The pass to Levine. There's the dish to Williams. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And stolen by Barnes. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achua, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Basket good. And that's 13 points for Williams.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate.
Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine. Pass to Williams. And here's Levine, covered by Siakam. 6 to shoot. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Off target from 3-point range. On the wing, Barnes.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptor, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Timeout called the Bulls.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the for your Chicago Bulls.
Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Ball, the pass to Williams. Now here's DeRozan. Fires for 3. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Wow, explosive, creative dunk by Andre Drummond.
Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Bulls trail by 3. And it's Ball in the corner. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ball's got 11 points.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. There's Ball with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Ball.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's the screen. Here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Picked him clean. Trent kicks to McDaniels. Trent outside. Here's the 3. Carter pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And again, no good by Chicago. Raptors with the lead. The pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Flynn's got his first 2 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Vucevic dishes to Terry. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Vucevic. Passes it to Caruso. And it's Vucevic in the corner. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Terry, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Boucher with a screen on Caruso.
Blocking foul called on.
For Toronto, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Carter, the pass to Caruso. Carter on the wing, covered by Flynn. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Flynn kicks to Trent. Boucher up top. Pass to Flynn. Back to Boucher. And it's good for 2. Boucher's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
This is not going to slow Chris Boucher down. Yes, his frame is thin, but excellent concentration on his way to the finish.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The free throw drops for Trent. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Young. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Trent against Levine. And foul on the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
Previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass the ball. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. The kick out to Ball.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 15 points for Williams.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage for the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Toronto right now, big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Barnes in at the 3. There's Ball with the 3. Williams kicks to Ball. Levine passes the Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Levine. Anunoby against Levine. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sidelines.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Williams. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. It's time for the coolest.
Vucevic is checked in for Torrey Craig. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Barnes can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 9. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Back to Ball. On the pass to DeRozan. Bullseye.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
DeRozan against Barnes. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Hurdle with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. Levine finds DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Wow, you can see why this team is so excited about this young talent. Levine from the parking lot.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Siakam passes to Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan to the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Barnes outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ball.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 5. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. DeRozan kicks to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. DeRozan against Schroeder. Fires from deep. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in. Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
DeRozan against Barnes. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Vucevic setting the bid for DeRozan. This is the Vucevic. Money!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
So it's Toronto for 3, Siakam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan finds Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. It falls.
And how about the confidence with which ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Schroeder dishes to Pirtle, passes it to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Schroeder. The three from Barnes. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they cut. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Raptors. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Richard. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Levine passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Back to Anthony. With the teardrop, it's deflected, and he's able to get it back. The 3 from Ben Carroll. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Back to Williams. Got a piece of it. Harris against Levine. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Carter, a screen on Levine. Harris's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Carter. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They worked hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From 11 feet away, and Ball with the basket on the assist from Williams.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Ben Carroll with a screen on Ball. Anthony, the pass to Ben Carroll. Anthony against Williams. There's the triple. Anthony misses. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williams a screen on Anthony. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 5.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Anthony against Ball. Carter, a screen on Ball. Back to Carter. Puts up a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Here's Williams.
2 minutes.
Driving in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Patrick Williams.
And Williams drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Anthony finds Carter. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. To the inside. Outside for Levine. Williams a screen on Harris. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Harris outside. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball outside. Takes a three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Out to Anthony. Will it go? And another miss by Orlando. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Outside, Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
He drops it from range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Williams from long range. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. All runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Anthony against Ball. Wagner on the wing. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Ball finds Drummond. Outside Levine. Inside. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 9 points.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wagner with a screen on Williams. The 3 from Banchero. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Anthony. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Wagner with a screen. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan outside. Let's go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. The 3 is up. That's tipped. Chicago's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. DeRozan against Wagner. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Oh, he's locked checked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Harris outside. Buries it from 3. Harris has got 5 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. DeRozan, a screen on Banchero. The kick out to Williams. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Harris's shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Williams against Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Harris outside. Banchero the screen. Harris passes to Banchero. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Connects from downtown.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Wagner for 3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Ball. Got a hand on it.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
Hits the trifecta.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Fulton Suggs of the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the center position. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got 9. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
Isaac, the pass to Fultz. Back to Isaac. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and the Magic making a change here as well. Carter's checked in. Isaac, no good on the free throw.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Craig nails both of them. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Carter, a screen on Carter. There's Fultz with a 3. And Craig pulls it down.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Carter. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Fultz. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 16.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Orlando now. Isaac with a screen on Vucevic. Down low. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
Second team foul.
Outside Carter. Caruso outside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Picked by Carter. Ingles from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Terry. Misses the 3. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Isaac's shot is off.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Carter from outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vooch, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
The 3 from Suggs. Pure from three-point range. Suggs has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Carter. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Fires the 3. Offensive board on the wing. Suggs. Now here's Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ingles. The Magic need to put one up here. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Ingles. Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Vucevic goes in. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Navigating his way inside. Well, once Vooch sees the lane open up, he jumps on it.
Wagner outside. Oh, there's the alley. Vucevic with a steal. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Carter. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Picked by Carter. The 3. Here's Harris. And Anthony slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive board.
Orlando foul. Cole Anthony. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Chicago, Devon Carter.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Magic have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
DeRozan, a screen on Banchero. Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 12 points in the game. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams, and it's Carter in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Carter. Drummond, high post. DeRozan against Wagner. And here comes the break.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. DeRozan, a screen on Banchero. Williams from long range. Anthony grabs the board. A challenging stretch for Orlando here. Wagner for 3. Harris, no good with the tip. Harris has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turn. You gotta focus on the details.
Ball, he's checked in for Carter. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Wagner outside. Anthony outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Well, the Bulls shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Shot by Levine, no good. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Back to Harris. Out to Anthony. And he's going for the oop here. Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Banchero. And Orlando shooting only 39% so far in the game. And it's Wagner off the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. To stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Pass to Wagner. From outside the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Back to DeRozan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
You like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
DeRozan outside. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Wagner for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Lonzo Ball.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. The three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Now the Magic with it. Pass to Anthony. Inside, looking to end the run. And it's Wagner missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
On the wing, Levine. The three ball. Rebound by the Magic. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, ball with a steal. Williams from long range. Can't get it to drop. Wagner finds Anthony. A deep three. Off target with the shot. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.